This just never gets any easier.
We've done all that we can. It's time to transfer our patient to the Willows Extended Care Facility.
Time for your audio-visual therapy, Jean.
Jump! Come on, man. You said you would do it.
I'm not sure
You don't need to do this.
Fuck.
Jump!
Please, Jean. No.
Do it.
No, don't. Please.
What's the matter, Shorty? Chicken? Jump!
Please, Jean. No.
My God, he's not going to jump. He's going to...
Fuck! Jean! Jean! Jean!
Jean? You were at the Willows Extended Care Facility.
Good evening, Mr. Lincoln.
How is your new patient?
We've been using an audio technique to stimulate portions of his brain. Last night he came out of his coma. His health report seems to be in order. Nothing out of the ordinary, except, of course, the spinal injury.
What about his family? Has anyone contacted them?
No, it's tragic. His father left when he was only 3. We phoned his mother several times. No answer. An officer was dispatched to his residence. His mother is known to the police. The house was vacant.
Interesting. Sounds like he's a loner.
There are no employment records for either of them. We suspect the mother makes money from selling drugs. We are trying to contact her. I'm Dr. Klein. Can you hear me? You are at the Willows Extended Care Facility. You have suffered a severe injury, Jean.
Where's Lindsay? Where's...
You have suffered a traumatic spinal cord injury. We need time to find out how to deal with your situation. Do you remember the events that led to your accident?
Accident? No, I don't remember.
You were pulled from the water. You dove off a cliff.
Lindsay told me not to.
Please try to relax.
I can't feel your hand. I can't feel anything.
We'll do more tests again later.
Jean. Jean. Good morning. It's time to wake up, Jean. My name is Cynthia. I'm here to help you. You are in the Willows Extended Care Facility.
The what? The Willows?
It's been 2 weeks since you were moved here.
2 weeks.
From Valley Intensive Care.
I...
You suffered a serious accident. You were so sweet.
I have some good news. You no longer need your feeding tube. And tomorrow we remove your neck brace.
Mobile. A walk?
No, Jean, but you are lucky to be alive to have survived your accident.
Lucky. Lucky to be alive?
You have damaged your spinal cord. I'm sorry I can't give you better news, but
Will it heal? Will I be able to move my arms again?
at this time there is nothing we can do. We did more testing while you were sleeping.
Is there hope? Tell me.
We used heat and ice to find the full extent of your injuries. Some major body parts failed to react. You have no feeling in your arms and legs.
What you're telling me, doctor, is that I'm never gonna be able to walk or use my arms again?
Well, no. There is still hope.
Hope? Nothing more than hope? That's it?
Medical science is progressing daily with the hope that...
You're telling me nothing.
Please listen to me. Besides my duties here at the Willows, I'm in charge of ongoing projects being developed at Bosch Research. Let me assure you
Ongoing projects? And you want me to have hope?
Please, Jean, this is something you need to accept.
Accept? I don't need to accept anything.
I understand
You understand? You understand? You understand shit. Get out of here and get out of my life.
Good morning, Jean. It's time for breakfast. You're going to have something solid for a change. It's the chef's special, porridge. You haven't had real food for weeks, so swallow slowly. We'll take our time. You know, Jean, we are a close-knit community here at the Willows. Please remember we are all working to make your life, along with the rest of the residents, better.
Dr. Klein talked to you about our meeting? I told him he didn't understand and that this all hope. Is that what this is all about, giving people false hope?
No. We care about our patients' well-being. We're all just trying to help. Oh, I almost forgot. You've got a card. It says wishing you a quick recovery. Hugs, Lindsay.
Good morning, Jean. Dr. Marin here has been monitoring your progress since you first arrived at the Valley ICU.
You're doing just fine. We're ready to remove your neck brace and head support.
Dr. Morin is part of our team at Bosch Research.
We, as well as several other researchers, are working hard at possibly giving patients such as yourself some mobility.
Will I ever be able to feel anything again?
We don't know that for sure.
Some things do happen that even surprise us.
Don't misunderstand. We are practical men of science and know that miracles rarely happen. We do not want to give you false hope.
Repair of spinal cord injuries may be available within the next few years. We still don't know for sure.
Have any of my friends come to visit me?
I'm not sure. I could ask. Can you tell me their names?
There's Mike,
Yes. Go on.
and there's Lindsay. She's my girlfriend.
Tell me about her. Is she pretty?
Tall with brown hair and blue eyes.
I'll be sure to keep an eye out for her.
I believe my friend Jean is here. He had a diving accident several weeks ago. I'd like to visit him, please.
Yes, of course, dear. He's in room 13 to your right.
An animal rights group demonstrated in front of Bosch Research earlier this evening. Carla Hutchings, spokesperson for the group, claims that Bosch Research is using animals for testing procedures on skin grafting and cosmetics. So far, no comment from Jay Lincoln, founder of Bosch Research.
Lindsay, what are you doing here?
I've come to see how you're doing. I should have been here sooner, but... Happy 18th birthday tomorrow.
My birthday? Tomorrow?
I tried calling you, but your phone went missing. I drove by your house.
I need my things, my skateboard, my...
There's a for rent sign in the front yard. Your mom, she's... I got the rental guy's number and explained. He said you can come by any time to pick up your... have someone get your stuff.
Thanks.
So, how are you?
I'll never be able to walk or use my arms again.
I'm so sorry, Jean. Mike's mom works at Valley General. She told us the bad news.
How's Mike? You see him much?
Mike and I have been... Look, Jean, we didn't know if you would... I didn't want this to happen. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Are you okay, Jean? You seem a little off. Would you like more porridge? It's probably getting cold by now, but I could heat it up for you.
Tastes like shit. Everything else in this place.
I thought you might want some company, sweetie. After all, it is your birthday. Smell my new perfume. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's...
Don't worry, silly. I'm your nurse. I'm here to make you feel better.
What? Jesus.
Aren't you supposed to be paralyzed from the neck down? Thanks for meeting me, Carla.
Hey, no problem.
I saw you on TV. You looked great.
I look like I put on 10 pounds. So, what's up?
I really needed to talk to someone, and well, you're my best friend.
What is it? Is it about Bosch Research?
No, nothing like that.
You let us know if you hear anything more about those bastards and their animal testing.
No, it's not that. I did something. There's this resident. His name is Gene.
Yes? And?
Well, I like him, Carla. I like him a lot.
Oh, Sin, you and your men. You always have trouble with them.
I think he likes me too.
That's what you said about the last one.
I know, but the way he looks at me with those beautiful eyes.
You said that about Dustin. And look what he did to you.
Please, Carla, I know, but...
So, how old is this guy?
18.
18? You're 5 years older than he is.
He's paralyzed. He's got no one to talk to.
Geez, Cynthia, I just don't get you. Maybe you're just feeling sorry for him. Sometimes you get confused with your feelings. I've seen it happen to you before.
No, I feel a strong connection with him.
So, what did you do?
I went to his room later.
So, you're his nurse.
Well, I took care of him.
I don't see a problem.
A staff member saw me. I was reported.
You took care of him, but he's paralyzed.
Some parts aren't.
Jesus, Cynthia. Sometimes you have no self-control, especially with men.
I really care for him.
Now what?
His doctor wants to meet with me tomorrow. I think I'll be fired.
You can't get fired. We need you. You're our eyes and ears. Any info you get on Bosch will help us stop those bastards.
Yes, that is correct. She will be here any minute. I will call you back once she leaves.
You wanted to see me, Dr. Klein?
Yes, I'll get to the point very quickly, nurse. It's about your behavior the other night, concerning our young male patient. It's one of my duties here at the Willows to address all types of situations. I'm afraid we need to discuss...
But I didn't do anything wrong.
Staff members feel otherwise. That type of behavior will not be tolerated here at the Willows.
I love him, Doctor. He cares for me too. I feel it. He's an adult. He just turned 18. You have no grounds for dismissing me. I have my rights and...
Please, stop right there. You have an excellent record here at the Willows. There will be no disciplinary action taken. However, if it happens again, you will be terminated.
I can keep my job?
We are all concerned with patients' well-being here at the Willows, and we do appreciate your hard work. There's one more thing I would like to discuss with you, nurse. Would you report back to me directly if his emotional state worsens?
About him wanting to die?
Precisely. We want him to be comfortable. If that requires medication, then we can administer it as soon as possible. We've tried a psychiatrist, but it's difficult when someone willingly shuts down. Of course, your help would only be a temporary measure until he becomes more emotionally balanced. Would you be willing to keep me informed?
I'll do whatever it takes.
Gentlemen, we need to address two important issues. One involves the rapid developments in our research. Our team here at Bosch has achieved wonders beyond our wildest dreams. The other issue is security here at Bosch. Dr. Klein, please tell Dr. Morin about your frightening experience.
There was an intruder on my property last night.
What? Did he break into your home?
Dr. Klein was lucky, but there was graffiti on his front door. It read, "Animal Killer." Our research lab is safe for the time being. We have intrusion alarms installed in several key areas, but we need to keep a very low profile from now on.
Doctor, what? What is it? What are you looking at me like that?
It's okay, Gene. I'm sorry I woke you. I would like to discuss a possibility with you about your situation. Things have been rapidly changing for the better in our research. Our research team, we've had a major breakthrough.
What? What are you saying?
We may be able to help you.
What is it? How can you help me?
Let me ask you a question. I don't need an answer right now, but give it some serious thought. Would you be willing to risk everything if you were offered a life-changing procedure? To be...
Jesus. What is it? How can you... What are you saying? Like, I could walk again? Use my arms? What?
Let's just leave this for now. It's a lot to think about, and you need time.
But you can't just walk away and not tell me
This
what.
is very important and needs to stay private. Do you understand? We'll talk about this later. But if this gets out, your chance of having this procedure will be gone. Forever.
Good morning, sweetie. If you need to talk, I'm always here for you.
I was just... What do you know about Dr. Morin?
Huh?
He came to visit me yesterday
And?
and we talked. I was just wondering. I'd like to know more about him. Who is this guy?
I don't really know him, but, he seems nice enough.
He works at Bosch too?
I guess. He and Dr. Klein don't talk about it much.
What do they do there?
Why so many questions?
Just wondering.
They work at this research thing. They might be using animals.
Fuck.
Never mind. Let's talk about something else.
I want to see him.
You want to see him?
Yes, now.
Mr. Hirashi, you are scheduled for surgery next Thursday. We will require you to be on a restrictive diet in prep. Excuse me.
Dr. Klein?
Yes?
I think there's something wrong with him.
What?
Gene. He said he wants to... No, needs to see Dr. Morin.
Please don't be alarmed. It's not an unusual request.
I know, but it just doesn't seem right to me. There's something wrong.
I'll notify staff to adjust his medication.
But it's more than that. I know it. He's just not...
Dr. Morin is very capable of handling that kind of situation.
But
Good day.
So, you wanted to see me?
I couldn't help but thinking about walking again, throwing a football again. But why me?
Because everything is right. The right time, the right patient, the right team.
You told me I could die.
We know what we're doing. We've tested and retested. The results have
Is this
been...
some kind of experiment? Is that what you do to animals?
We are offering you a choice. No one has ever had that opportunity. You have two options. Have a better quality of life or leave things exactly the way they are. You asked, why me? I'll tell you why. Your life has very few complications. You have no family, and the amount of friends you have seems to be limited. If you agree, we would need to move you to an undisclosed location.
Experiment on me? To do whatever you need to do to me? To do...
Of course not, but if not you, then somebody else. I'll leave you with one more thought. Very few patients in your condition would say no to the offer. You are a very lucky young man to be given that chance. And one more thing. If this is successful, you'll be a hero on a global scale.
I love you, Jean.
Love you too, Lindsay.
Look!
You're my hero, Jean.
Holy fuck, he's like Superman!
There have been new developments in our story about local hero Jean. In an exclusive interview with Valley News, Dr. Morin, chief physician for Bosch Research, has announced complete success with Jean's procedure. He added how Jean was unselfish and willing to put his life in danger for the benefit of all mankind.
I know he loves me. He just doesn't know it yet. Jean. I'm worried about you, sweetie. You're all sweaty. Is there anything you'd like to tell me? How was your meeting with Dr. Morin?
I want you to...
You seemed just fine until you saw him. What happened?
I want you to help.
What did you tell him? What did he tell you? Is your medication working?
Uh-huh.
Maybe you need a higher dosage.
No. Where's my card? My get well card from Lindsay? You took it, didn't you? Fuck. I think you should go.
But, sweetie, just remember, I'm always here for you.
Wait. Tell Morin I want to see him again.
I can't get through to him, Doctor. He doesn't want to talk anymore. What did Dr. Morin tell him?
That is confidential information between a doctor and his patient.
I know that, but you asked me to report back any behavioral changes. And there is a change, a huge change. He asked to see Dr. Morin again.
I can tell you this much. Dr. Morin reviewed the medical reports and test results with him again.
Yes, and?
Our patient was told once more that he will be confined to a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
He just doesn't...
We will continue to increase his medication until he can adjust to his situation. We want him to be emotionally comfortable. He will become more...
Yes, I understand, but he's already slurring. Shouldn't we hold back
He will
on...
become more lethargic. Some of the side effects include hallucinations and possible mental fabrications.
How long will this sedation continue?
It's hard to say. That's why I need you close to him, to report back any psychological changes, so we can adjust his dosage accordingly.
Our patient wants to meet with you again, Dr. Morin.
We certainly have captured the young man's interest.
Dr. Klein, how much should we be telling him?
As much as necessary, of course, but...
We need to consider how difficult it would be for anyone to accept a radical and life-changing event without knowing more. He could die in the process.
That would be horrible. It would set our project back at least a year. Consider this. We've already aroused suspicion at the Willows because of your 2 previous meetings with him, Dr. Morin. The next visit will need to be the last visit. If he insists on seeing our results, well, then we'll show him.
I want you to help me, but I don't want to die.
Understand that none of us want you to die. Remember, you do have an equal chance at surviving. A life that could be a life where mobility could be achieved. Again, a life with the use of your hands. Our research has accomplished significant inroads based on discoveries made by other scientists. That's how this all works, Gene.
Gene? Gene?
You've reached Dr. Klein. Please leave a message.
He's missing. I don't know where he is. Please call me back. Where is he? Where is my patient, Gene? Where is he?
Huh?
I've looked everywhere. He's gone.
Now hold on. We know he couldn't have just walked out of here. He was temporarily released an hour ago. Dr. Klein. Actually, Dr. Klein and Dr. Morin signed the release papers.
To where?
It looks like they wanted more tests.
But why? Is he dying? I just don't understand what they want to do to him. Where the fuck did they take him?
Mr. Lincoln is waiting.
Welcome to Bosch, Gene.
What are you guys planning on doing?
Mr. Lincoln is waiting.
Welcome to Bosch, Gene. I'm sure you're aware that medical inroads over the past several years have been remarkable. Stem cell research and neurolinking are two of the most fascinating areas of science to date. But they alone cannot repair the damage to your spinal cord. We at Bosch Research have been studying spinal cord repair from a different perspective. Several months ago, one of our team members stumbled upon a gateway solution, so to speak. Through our scientific and medical resources, a spinal cord repair serum has been developed with a very high success rate.
So you have been using animals for testing?
We have been using subjects to test the serum to its fullest extent with remarkable success. It all sounds good so far, but there are issues. One, of course, is the condition of the patient volunteering for this procedure. You, Gene, are a prime candidate for our purpose. Your emotional state is questionable, but given the circumstances, understandable. You are young and relatively healthy, except for one thing: the nature of your injuries.
Then inject me with this serum.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. Several sections of your upper spinal cord are beyond rebuilding. The serum is not capable of repairing that degree of damage. Plus, your lower vertebrae are also damaged beyond repair.
Well then, what are you guys planning on doing to me? Why am I even here?
Showing you our results might put a positive spin on things. You have the option of seeing for yourself. But remember, you have nothing more to lose.
We have several team members that work alongside us here at Bosch, all from leading universities. We are here for a common goal: making life better for everyone.
You need to keep an open mind, Gene, an open mind from now on. We are ready to show you the results of what we have been working on. Because of our hard work and countless hours of dedication, along with some luck and answered prayers, you could possibly be given the chance at walking and feeding yourself again. To be somewhat...
I'm not sure I want to...
A word of caution: what you are about to see will be disturbing.
I'm not sure I want to see any of this. Get me out of...
It will take time for you to grasp the situation.
What is it? Some kind of bionic device? An implant?
You need to understand that this has been done in the interest of science.
We've crossed a threshold, Gene, into a new age, a new beginning. We need to be strong in order to move forward.
Let me reassure you, Gene, that it will become easier once you understand.
Please avoid making any loud sounds. Also, because of sensitivity issues, the lighting has been kept to a minimum.
What is that noise?
We discovered that a reddish glow is the optimum bandwidth for a more soothing and healing effect.
Sounds like a monkey in pain. I can't look.
Hello, Farley. Hello, Harley. How are you two doing?
We named him Harley because one of our team members rides a motorcycle. Isn't that clever of us?
Jesus.
Look closely, Gene, to where Dr. Morin is pointing.
No, I can't look. They're helpless animals. Get me out of here.
Focus on Harley.
Do you see it? The wound on his neck. It's okay, my babies. Daddy's here. Everything is fine.
That is where we operated.
Fuck.
It's been a few months. You'll notice tremors in Harley's arm.
I don't understand. You operated on their necks and reattached their spinal cords?
Yes, yes, yes. That is correct. And the process works. Harley moved his right leg just yesterday.
But my spinal cord is too damaged to be operated on. How will that help me?
Look, Gene, look, do you see it? The wound on his neck. The two heads, they have been transplanted.
Can't believe what you did to those poor monkeys.
Actually, they belong to a subfamily of the monkey genetic pool. Researchers have been using that strain for decades.
So what you did makes it right then? Because they're disposable, you can
No, Gene, you don't.
put them in your dark animal room and do your dirty work.
This is for the good of all mankind. It's unbelievable what...
Klein, Frankenstein.
You're right. It's terrible that they needed to be sacrificed. But let me tell you something that I hope you will never forget. It's terrible what happened to you because of your accident. It's terrible there are millions like you who are suffering, robbed from a normal life. Until now, no one has had that chance. What would really be terrible is if you walked away from this opportunity and let someone else volunteer instead.
Hi, sweetie. I wanted to see you before you fell asleep. I was worried about you. I don't understand why they took you to Bosch for more tests. They also increased your medication. Why?
Saw them.
What?
Didn't want to look, but I saw them.
I
They were screaming like they were being tortured.
don't understand. What are you talking about?
At Bosch, they showed me what they were doing.
So, what were they doing? You can tell me.
Can't tell you anymore. They knew I said anything, then they wouldn't do it.
Do what?
Operate on me. Fuck. Jesus.
I love you.
Jesus.
Do it, and you'll be a hero.
I can't love you, Gene, unless you become a complete man.
Fuck.
The results have been astonishing, beyond our wildest dreams.
You have nothing to lose. You're already dead.
We have a hit on our database.
Yes?
There was a vehicle accident. 2 passengers survived with severe head injuries.
I'm listening.
They are twins. Brother and sister. The father died at the scene. They have been admitted to Valley ICU. They recently immigrated from Ukraine. The mother was killed in the war. There's only one surviving family member, an aunt who lives in Bangor.
The male victim? Have you seen his medical records?
Yes, and it's all good news. He's 18 years old. Outside of his head injuries, he's in excellent health and he's a perfect candidate.
Carla, something weird is going on at Bosch.
Okay, what's happening?
They took him,
What?
my patient,
Huh?
Jean,
Where?
to Bosch. I talked to our receptionist. She confirmed that Dr. Klein took him to their research center.
So, they're friggin' doctors.
But there's nothing wrong with him.
Come on, girl. Give me a break. You don't know that for sure. He could be dying.
That's what I thought too, but I visited him last night. He said he saw animals. They were screaming and being tortured.
How was his condition? You told me they were heavily medicating him.
Look, yes, he was medicated, but...
Get a grip, girl. If there were animals, we need proof. Pictures, videos. We can't just storm in. Keep your eyes and ears open. If you hear they're taking him again, call me. I'll have Jackson follow them.
Who?
Jackson. He fought in the war with the Ukrainians and is good at what he does.
Yes, this is Dr. Klein.
This is Margaret Ivanchuk calling from Bangor.
Yes, Mrs. Ivanchuk. I've been expecting your call.
The police told me what happened. I understand you're their doctor. How are my niece and nephew? Will they survive the accident?
Mikol and his sister, Olavi, are in serious condition. Unfortunately, their prognosis for survival is poor.
Are they in pain? Are they comfortable?
We have them on life support, Mrs. Ivanchuk, here at Valley General Hospital.
When can I see them? They need family. I'm the only one they have left.
Yes, of course. They have no family except for you?
Yes. Their mother was murdered by those horrible Russians in the war, and now their father is gone.
To be clear, Mrs. Ivanchuk, they have no relatives in Ukraine or here.
If there were, they are probably dead by now. I want to see them, Doctor. We were never close, but they are the only family I have.
Yes, I understand, but please realize they are in intensive care with induced comas.
I don't know what this world is coming to, Doctor, but I am thankful for people like you dedicating their lives to help others.
Ah, yes. Thank you. We will talk again soon.
God bless us all.
I was worried about you. With your tests at Bosch. Were the doctors concerned about your health? Are you okay?
No idea.
About what?
Want to help me. Doctors, they want to help, and
But...
At Bosch, they told me they can do things. They can make me whole again.
I love you the way you are. I can take care of you. Forever. What can they do to help you?
They experimented. They promised to make me better. No idea.
No. Don't trust them. You're not one of their test animals. I won't allow it.
Dr. Klein, please report to ICU Code Blue.
As a licensed physician here in the state of California, I declare our patient, Meek Al Lewinsky, deceased due to massive brain trauma. It appears everything went according to plan, exactly the way we had agreed on. A Code Blue was announced. We arrived seconds later before other staff members. We followed hospital protocol, administering oxygen, adrenaline, and CPR until we declared him deceased.
Very good.
We quickly moved him to the hospital morgue. From there, he was transported here, to Bosch. No eyebrows were raised. That was probably the trickiest part of the entire exercise, but our team handled it without an incident.
Having a select few of our members employed at Valley General as a cover has certainly paid off. How is Mikhail?
Still stable, but we are seeing signs of deterioration. We will need to proceed in the next few days.
I believe that now is the time to move our recipient Gene to Bosch Research.
He's gone. Again. I don't know where he is.
Now please stop worrying about him. His aunt contacted us. She wants to take care of him.
But he needs my care. I just don't.
I know it's a surprise. Strange. His profile. It didn't mention an aunt.
Is he going to be operated on? Will he get better?
A home nurse will also visit 3 times a week. It's almost too good to be true, isn't it?
They planned it all. Where does she live? Where... Does she have a house? Can you at least...
You know I can't give you that information. Now, dear, don't be sad. It is for his own good.
Is he already gone? Will he...
He's scheduled to be transported to the airport in an hour.
Carla, they're moving him!
Huh?
They're taking him from me!
Jeez, girl. Get a grip. You don't own him.
I know, but listen to what he told me the other night.
Look, I'm not concerned about your boyfriend, only about Bosch and animal testing. Got it?
But...
You can't keep calling me like that, especially here at work.
Listen to me. This is about Bosch and animal testing. He told me they took him to Bosch again. And they showed him test animals.
Come on, Sin. Why would they show?
There were dogs, Carla, in cages, some covered in bandages.
But why would they show?
They told him they could make him better.
How can they do that? And why him?
They have this special medicine they use to test on dogs. And cats!
Cats?
Yes, cats. I didn't want to tell you, but...
Jeez, those bastards.
Yeah, those bastards.
Still, he could have been on strong meds telling you this.
There's more. They claim they're moving him to live with his aunt. His file doesn't mention an aunt. He's a loner. Perfect for their experiments.
Maybe you're right.
You know I'm right, girl. It's a cover. He's being moved in an hour, supposedly to the airport.
Okay, you've got my attention. What can I do?
Call your ex-Marine friend, get him to follow them. See if they actually do take him to the airport, and hurry!
This is Jackson. Leave me a message.
Jackson, listen to me. I've got a quick and easy job for you, but you need to hurry. You only have an hour.
It appears everything went according to plan.
Hey, your friend was right. They're moving him to Bosch as we speak.
Can you get on the property?
Huh?
We need hard evidence, Jackson.
About what?
They're experimenting with animals.
For sure?
For sure.
God damn.
Did they?
Yeah, they moved him.
I knew it. Those sick bastards.
It's not what you...
So what do we do now?
Listen to me. They moved him to the airport.
The... airport?
I'm just reporting what our man saw.
He made a mistake. He followed the wrong...
No, dear, you made the mistake. Our man followed them into the airport.
I just don't...
Move on, girlfriend. Besides, this whole connection you had with him was... weird. It's time to get a grip on the real world.
But... Hello? Carla?
Our donor's health is rapidly declining.
We have got to act quickly.
Mikhail doesn't have much time.
And what about Jean?
I just left his room. He had a request. He wants to meet his donor. I told him it might be possible.
I agree. We are giving him a new lease on life with a different body. He's curious about physical size, muscle tone, skin tone, and especially how tall his donor is.
Is he interested in Mikhail's history? Where he was born, where he grew up, his parents?
No, only the physical part of it. It's understandable. He's only 18. His new appearance is very important to him.
Meeting his donor may create a psychological issue.
True. This is a very unusual situation.
How are Harley and Farley?
The latest medical report shows them recovering quickly. The serum is proving to be very effective. However, the rate of their psychological recovery has been slowing.
They are experiencing a high degree of agitation, having difficulty coping with their situation. The best therapy for them now is low lighting and absolute silence.
Given the circumstances and health issues, it would be foolish to delay the procedure any longer.
Doctors, we will begin tomorrow evening, once your regular duties at the Willows have been completed. Our team is ready.
He's in very serious condition. His primal brain functions are beginning to fail, affecting the performance of his heart. We will need to begin the procedure very soon.
How soon?
We've scheduled it for tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Tomorrow?
We have no other choice. We can't delay much longer.
Move me closer, I need a better look.
His name is Mikhail. He's 18 and was involved in a tragic vehicle accident. He recently moved here from Ukraine.
How tall is he?
6 feet 1 inch.
Good. Very good.
Coming from a war-torn country, there is little more that we know about him. Would you like to be left alone for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Mr. Lincoln, Dr. Morin and I have assembled in the prep room with several team members.
Good. You're on schedule. How is the donor's condition?
Mikhail is stable. No significant events throughout the night.
And Jean?
Heavily sedated.
I wish I could be there in the operating theater with all of you, but...
Yes, of course. We understand. It's simply too risky. Your presence would only complicate matters and add more risk for infection.
The video link will keep me posted. I'll be monitoring closely. History will soon be made. Right here at Bosch Research, tonight.
Both subjects are stable. Blood pressure is normal on the recipient but low on the donor. Pulse rate for Mikhail is 60 BPM. I have administered 30 mgs of amiodarone to stabilize him. Stand by. Time is 7:02, beginning with main incision. Be prepared for clamping. Clamps, hurry. Suction. Another clamp, quickly. Blood pressure decreasing. Breathing is erratic.
Do you need help, Dr. Klein?
Not yet. Another clamp, quickly.
Commencing major incision for patient number 2.
What the...
Dr. Klein, we have a situation. Dr. Klein, do you hear me?
Suction. Hurry!
Open. My God. What the hell? My babies, I can't...
Jesus! Who did this to you?
What in God's name are you doing?
You monster!
Who are you?
Jesus! I have proof! I've got pictures!
Who are you? Leave my babies alone.
I'll upload them.
No.
You'll pay for this.
What?
Good God. What have I done? Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein! I need you.
What? What's going on?
Meet me in the McDonald room.
But are you sure? I'm in the middle of
Hurry!
Doctor, it sounds serious.
My God. What have you done to him?
He attacked me. I had to shoot him.
You what? You shot him?
He was going to upload pictures of Harley and Farley. I had no choice.
You shot him? You carry a weapon? This is unbelievable.
Will he survive?
He has a severe head wound to his right frontal lobe. He's still breathing, but
Hello? Yes, this is Mr. Lincoln, damn it. Who is this?
This is Andrew from Valley Alarms, sir. An intrusion alarm was set off at Bosch Research.
Yes, thank you, Andrew. It was a false alarm.
The police have been automatically notified.
The, police? They are coming here?
Yes.
But...
They're on their way.
There's no need. Tell them not to bother.
I'm sorry. Once they are notified, it's out of our hands.
Open.
Good evening, sir. Is everything okay?
Yes, of course. Why are you...
We received a report. An intrusion alarm was triggered on your premises. Sir, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Do you mind if we have a look around?
I do mind. This is a highly sensitive area. Don't you two have better things to do than to...
Have you been drinking, and is that gunpowder I smell on your clothing, sir?
Gunpowder? What? No. Of course not. We are conducting experiments using a derivative. Carbon and sulfur are the main ingredients. It's all highly classified. I can't tell you more. Good evening, gentlemen, and thank you for coming. Yes, Dr. Klein.
Are the police still here? Are they going to do a search?
No, I convinced them it was a false alarm. We're safe for now.
Safe? For now? Do you mean we could still be arrested?
No.
But are you sure?
It's been one hell of an evening. Jesus. I didn't want to shoot him, but I had no choice.
It's a tragedy. The whole evening has been a tragedy.
The intruder, is he alive?
He's still breathing, but I doubt...
How is the procedure going?
I'm scrubbing again. They need me in there. There are complications. Loss of blood is extreme. I'm not sure he will...
The procedure has got to succeed.
Yes,
It's my only hope of walking again.
Yes, I understand. Right now, things are unpredictable. We did not anticipate some of the issues that are now developing.
Doctor, listen carefully. Do whatever it takes to make this work.
Of course, Mr. Lincoln.
This is Jackson. Leave me a message.
Jesus, Jackson. You were supposed to call me last night. Where the hell are you?
Hey, this is Jackson. Leave me a message.
Where are you?
Артиллерия готова. Артиллерия на позиции. Расчет артиллерии готов.
Вызываю огонь на себя.
Oh my God, you're awake. Dr. Klein, Dr. Morin, he's awake. He's awake.
Jean, I'm Dr. Klein. Do you remember me? Blink once if you understand my question. Jean, stay with us. Do not fall asleep. We're here to help you. Jean, can you hear me?
Can you try opening your eyes?
Jean?
You are slowly recovering, Jean. Are you in any pain?
Do you know why you are here? Jean?
Do you remember?
You need more rest. We'll talk later.
I can feel my legs, I can move. My arm. Something. No, there's someone inside of me. I can feel it.
It's okay, Jean. I understand your confusion. The doctors will be here shortly. They will explain everything.
How do you feel, Jean?
Different. There's something.
Tell us. What's different?
Things are wrong, out of place.
You've had extensive surgery. You are slowly recovering. did a transplant.
What?
We did a transplant.
There was a problem. We thought we had everything under control.
The donor from Ukraine, Mikhal.
Different.
He died on the operating table. We couldn't save him.
What?
We needed another donor immediately.
Listen carefully. We did what we had to do to save your life.
Mikhal's twin sister Olavi. She was our only hope.
Olavi? You turned me into a woman?
There was a problem. There was a problem.
You can't always get what you want. What you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try, you just might find you get